Welcome to Thorncroft Clematis Chelsea Flower Show preview video 2015. Well, I promised that I would try and keep you informed this year of how things were going, and well, I'm delighted to say we've been incredibly busy, so I regret not having done a video before, but I know how it's popular for people to have a look, an opportunity to see what we might be bringing to Chelsea for the flower show exhibit. And so here we are today. This is Monday, the 11th of May. So we're about now, it's 8 days until the flower show itself starts. And we're starting to prepare, even put some of the plants into crates already. We'll be loading the lorry tomorrow. It'll be down to the showground on Wednesday. We've got 5 new clematis that we're launching at Chelsea this year. Unfortunately, I don't think they'll all be making it to the flower show, which is a shame. This is lovely. This is Kinju Atarashi. It was bred in Thetford, Norfolk. A beautiful clematis. Now this is one over here. Hoshi no Flamenco was due to go to the show last year but didn't quite make it. We'll see more of those in a minute. This is a beautiful clematis, Innocent Blush. Innocent Blush was actually introduced last year by us at the Chelsea Flower Show. It wasn't in the most prominent place on the exhibit, but nevertheless it's proven to be very, very popular. A really prolific double flowering clematis. It's very, very hardy. One from Poland. And here's Kaiser down here. This is a really striking little compact clematis. Ideal for a patio pot. Really is very, very prolific. As you can see, a lot of the flower is very fresh out. Chelsea quite early this year, over a week earlier than it was last year, so you'll see a lot of plants still with a lot of buds showing, but these will all be coming out and breaking open soon. This one, I think, if you just give it a little twist like this, just give the bud the gentlest of squeezes and it starts to open out, and we can do that just to encourage them to get going. Ruth has been very busy. Very, very busy indeed, getting these all ready in the last day or two, and lots of work, lots of preparation gone into them. I mean, you can see how beautiful and clean all of the foliage is. Here's the pots down at the bottom, but the leaf all the way up the plant, absolutely perfect, which is really important to see, because it's not just about the flowers, we're judged also on the quality of the plants themselves, so it's really important to us to make sure they look at their absolute best. This is a lovely one if you're a fan of the royal family. This is Princess Kate, the most beautiful Texensis. It really is stunning, and we use this to get good height on the exhibit. She'll be going up onto one of the arches or one of the obelisks probably. With rather a different structure to close this year, we've decided to build our exhibit down on the ground. We normally have it up on a 1-foot platform, but it'll be on the ground this year. So, with no storage underneath the exhibit itself, we have decided to put in a small shed. A small hand-built shed was made here at the nursery and by John, and he's done a wonderful job with it. It looks absolutely super, this little shed. We hope the judges like it. We know they're very keen on making sure that structures are in keeping with the sort of theme of an exhibit. So our exhibit this year will be made to look like a sort of winding garden path between railings of clematis. So hopefully the garden shed will appear to be in keeping with that theme. Isn't this wonderful? This is Lasting Love. A lovely clematis. And down here some of the little fill-in plants. They're going to be going around the bottom of the stand to fill in the gaps around the pots. Some of the little compact types from Raymond Everson, the patio clematis. This one is bijou, which we use a lot of. And this one is praecox. All this foliage here is clematis foliage. Praecox is a Heraclefolia, so it's a summer flowering type. Superb for ground cover. It makes about 6 foot of growth in a year, and the rest, in some places, it goes further. We don't use it for the flower, we just use it for the leaf to fill in the gaps. There's some more of the shorter fill-in type plants. And here, Crystal Fountain, which is always a popular clematis, but we love it to get it on the Chelsea show stand. It's very popular. Again, we'll just be easing some of these buds just to help them get out. Of course, with another 7 days till judging. Judging is a week today, so we can afford to leave some of these. The nice thing is when you take them to the show whilst they're still in bud, like they are here, they go in bud, and therefore they're a lot more secure. They don't get damaged so easily. If you take them full in flower, as we did last year, where the flower is fully opened, it is more prone and more vulnerable to damage. Well, obviously it's nice to see your truck full of lovely bloom, but flowers that are out are more susceptible to damage than buds. So if you can take them in tight bud or bud that's just opening, like this one is just opening out, it's nice because that's going to open on the exhibit. That's going to open out once it's in situ, and therefore the quality of the plant's flowers should be absolutely superb. Look at that, Solidarność. Solidarność is one of my favourites. This is a plant from Stepan Marcinski in Poland, very good friend of ours, and whose new plants we will be launching at the show this year. What I'm going to do, I'm going to break this into 2 videos so that we can show you those ones, because they're in a different area of the nursery. Silver Moon, absolute beauty. Classic clematis, and look at the plants we've got. Absolutely superb. So this lot will hopefully we'll get this bud out and just coming out as they go on the show stand. So there we are. We've got a nice selection to show you. And anyway, you can hear how busy Ruth is. Her phone's going off. Nice selection to show you for the day. I shall do another video in a few minutes to show you the new plants for this year.